Hi, I'm Dr. Doug Weiss, and we're talking about partner betrayal trauma help in Queensland, Australia. This is exciting to me because I've been working with partners in the States and other countries, and to find someone who's an expert in partner betrayal trauma. And if you're not familiar with that term, that's what a woman goes through when she finds out her husband is having infidelity, having a sexual addiction, porn addiction, having intimacy anorexia, and feeling betrayed by neglect. The research we've done on this shows that the same effects of someone who's had infidelity or sex addiction is with intimacy anorexia. So if you're a partner and you're in Australia, you need to be understood, heard, validated, supported, but also given helping the tools and someone who can walk you through the process. Well, I'm going to introduce you to that woman right now. Her name is Dr. Faye Said, and she is in Queensland, Australia. So thank you for coming here and being here.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're very welcome. Now, what gave you the heart or desire to get into helping these women?
Seeing the sex addicts themselves repeatedly, it was a missing piece. It was something was missing, and by chance I just met one of the female partners one day, and then all of a sudden a new world opened up to me. Yeah. And through ASAT training, what resonated with me was that these ladies, they have gone through so much trauma, and to label them co-addicts or codependent, that was again another misjustice.
Yes, ma'am.
So ASAT training actually views these female partners or partners of the sex addicts actually as traumatized. And this is what I witnessed. I witnessed traumatized people. And that's when my passion, started to grow. And I decided to, yes, not only I'm going to help the sex addicts themselves, I am going to dedicate my time to the partners as well.
Yeah, and that's beautiful because, I'm actually the person who created the term partners.
Yes.
Okay, and the partner betrayal trauma movement's been incredible because we're validating the women's pain. And they need to be validated because a lot of time, like you said, they go to therapists and they're discounted. They're blamed. They're part of the problem. They're not part of the problem. They had nothing to do with this guy cheating or doing porn or being in intimacy anorexic. They had nothing to do with his choices because those often happened before they were married. Okay, they're not responsible for his decisions. And it really helps women go, someone gets me finally. And they're not calling me a name.
Yes.
Okay, and we're supporting that they've been injured, that there is hope. Either way, right? Either way, if they stay or if they don't stay, there's hope for them to heal and reclaim themselves and become the person they were before that trauma, before the car accident, before the train ran over them. And what I'm excited about is that you're actually trained in this. Because so many partners go to a therapist and they're not understood. Their trauma is not validated. When they say they have PTSD, the therapist says, well, you can't. And the relationship trauma is legitimate PTSD. Our research shows most women are in 80-90% categories of the symptoms of PTSD. Well, that's real trauma.
It is real trauma, absolutely. I mean, I have done the first Australian research in the female partners and what they actually experience after the discovery or disclosure of what their men or their partners have been doing behind their backs. And yes, as you said, the partners are traumatized. It's real trauma that impacts all aspects of their lives. And when they come to us and we tell them, hey, you are not crazy. This is trauma. It's like you validate them. It's like, oh, wow, okay, now I get it. Now I understand. So they can start the healing journey, actually.
So actually, I would probably say in Australia, you're probably the leading expert in partner betrayal trauma. Okay, you know more than any probably person in the whole country.
Yes, so far, I'm the only one who has actually done a real research.
Oh, that's awesome.
On that topic.
And I'm so proud of you for doing that.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mentoring this field for quite a long time.
Yeah, once again, ASAT opened the door. And, and once again, when I wanted to start my research, I called you from Australia and I said, hey, I want to do a research on sex addiction. And you said, there are so many research about the sex addicts, but the female partners or the partners are the, forgotten population. And I thought, wow, he's absolutely right. And yes.
Good. I'm excited about that.
Yes, thank you.
Now, you do obviously person-to-person counseling. You do phone counseling, Zoom counseling.
Correct.
Yes?
Absolutely.
Yes? Okay. but they can also come for intensive. So they can come for intensive as a partner by themselves, or they can come, with their spouse if they want to. Now, if I'm a partner and I want to come see you for 3 or 5 days, tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, if you're a partner and you choose to come on your own or you choose to come collectively with your partner, yes, I have got 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, whatever is individually suited. And it's compact, it's intensive, but yeah, through ASAT, once again, the structures will be given, the resources and the tools will be given. So by the end of the intensive, the partners, they know exactly what they need to do in order to heal and to focus on themselves and their own healing and their own trauma.
And I'm so glad you're doing that. I've been doing that for over 30 years, and I see the miracles of partners healing with or without their spouse.
Absolutely.
And it's very exciting to me. So I want you to look into the camera and tell these partners your website so they can, find you and find out all the resources you have for them, and they can contact you. Please do that.
Thank you. So it's House of Hope Counselling and Psychotherapy Center. We are located in Brisbane, Queensland. And for the female partners, please remember, you did not cause this. However, your healing is 100% your responsibility.